I'm Anthony the Yu-Gi-Oh Man. I know I've been gone for a while, but I'm here with a recording. Today, I'll be looking at a deck that I made recently. So the back of it. So, in this deck, actually I'm gonna keep this out of shot, is, well, it's an updated version of my Alright, it's an updated version of my Felgrand deck. Now, I have a Blue Eyes engine in there, so that's nice. So what we're going to start off with is 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. Yep, the powerhouse himself. Well, not really mine, but yeah, the 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. Already on Kaiba status. Next up, 2 Divine Dragon Lord Felgrands. Good for banishing something in my opponent's grave or on the field that's annoying. And also, with the added ability, if it destroys a monster by battle, I can special summon a level 7 or 8 dragon on the field to my side of the field from anyone's graveyard. So yeah, look out Diabolos. Next, a single Dragon Spirit of White. Good for banishing annoying spells and traps. Also, I can contribute it to get a Blue Eyes White Dragon into my hand. Oh, Blue Eyes White Dragon onto the field. Oh my god, I'm missing on my effects now. Alright, yep, so there's that. And the last of the high level monsters is 2 Archbrave Dragons. Good grave effect, and good special summon from grave effect. I can banish all my opponent's special spells and traps. So yeah, there's that. Now for the low levels. We have 1 Dragon Knight of Creation. Good for discarding brick hands. Also getting stuff from my deck into my graveyard. So getting Felgrand or Archbrave, or even Dragon Spirit. Next, I'm also running with 2 Paladin of Felgrands. Good for getting stuff out from my deck onto the field quickly. And also, with the effect of contributing a face-up monster on my side of the field, with my level 1 tuners, better watch out, because a Felgrand or a Blue Eyes might be roaming about. Yeah, as you can tell, I do my stuff unscripted. And next up, 2, the King of D, or King of Dragons, because apparently they couldn't use the extra little space, but whatever. So yep, discard a spell at Melody of Awakening Dragon, or Dragon Revival Rhapsody, from my deck into my hand. Next up, 1 Guardian of Felgrand. Another, just like Paladin, good for equipping stuff into my hand if I brick. And also has a secondary effect of contributing another monster to get out a level 7 or 8 dragon from my grave. And last of the non-Blue Eyes low levels is my Kidmodo Dragon. I'm only running 1 of these. I should probably run 2, but I only have 1 available. Meh. But yeah, he gets the job done with Paladin and Guardian, or even any of the other effects that are in my deck. Send this boy to grave, I get a special summon 1 dragon type monster from my hand. Though I can't attack, but good for first turn. Alright. Next up for the Blue Eye support. We have 1 Protector with Eyes of Blue. Get the special summon 1 Light Tuner. Also, if I can freaking, I don't know if you guys can read that. So yeah, also I get to target 1 and special summon a Blue Eyes. So that's cool. And most obviously, running 3 White Stone of Ancients. Just like White Stone of Legend, I can get into my hand if I banish it from my graveyard. Also, if it's in my graveyard towards the end of that turn it was sent there, I can special summon 1 Blue Eyes monster from my deck straight onto the field. So immediate Blue Eyes of Dragon Spirit. And then we have 3 Sages. Good, basically it's kind of just a hand trap really, but a really good Blue Eyes support hand trap. So summon it. I can add one level 1 light tuner to from my deck to my hand, or I can discard it, target one effect monster on the field, send it to the graveyard, and then special summon a Blue Eyes. So yeah, really good effect, and also really decent hand trap. But last but not least for the monsters is one Maiden with Eyes of Blue. Anyone who knows this card knows how annoying this is. Should probably run another one just in case, but again, I have what's readily available to me. Alright, now onto the spells. Currently, we are running... Oh, not this one. Currently running 3 Mausoleums of White. You know, originally when I was making this deck, I was thinking about just having 3 Dragon Ravines, but actually this works a lot better in my favor. So, yeah, I can normal summon another level 1 light tuner to addition to my normal summon. And also, I can target one monster on my side of the field, send one Blue Eyes monster. It gains 100 attack for each one of its levels. So, yeah, great. So sending a Blue Eyes, so we can send something to the grave. And then get the massive gains. Hashtag massive gains in the comments. And finally, 3 polymerizations. Because fusions. I have fusion in here. Alright. And next up, 2 Dragon Revival Rhapsodies. Go for having in tandem with the King of D or any of my other Blue Eye support cards. Get to special summon one normal dragon and another dragon type monster from my grave. So again, good for getting Blue Eyes or Dragon Spirit, along with a Felguard or Archgrave if I so need it. Alright. Other than my two spells is 2 Return of the Dragon Lords. Another special summon from grave. So if I don't have Rhapsody, or if I have the King of D out, I can just discard one of these, or activate it to get a level 7 or 8 dragon from my graveyard. Alright. And secondly, or then next, we have 2 Majesties with Eyes of Blues. So with this, I can send 1 Blue Eyes monster from my deck to the graveyard, stop any monster from attacking. So yeah, just good for getting rid of some of the annoying monsters out there. Secondly, we have Melody of Awakening Dragon. This is a good Blue Eyes search, but I only have one. I'm running one of these right now. So, good for getting out 2 Blue Eyes. If I discard a card. So again, good for getting rid of the Brick, the bane existence of every duelist. Go on those. Alright, next, 1 Foolish Burial, because ban list. Also, again, good for getting stuff into my grave, so say Felguard, Archgrave, or what have you. Next up, 1 Trade-In. I'd suggest running 2, but I don't have another one. And that's also what this next card is be up for, because also added effect to discard 1 level 8 monster, draw 2 cards, so good draw power. Again, seeing I don't have another trade-in, that's what this is for. A 1-for-1. Discard 1 card, especially someone 1 light tuner. 1 level 1 monster, it doesn't have to be a tuner. So yes, a 1 level 1. So yeah, good for getting out Maiden Protector. Yeah, Maiden Protector. I do have a sideboard. I didn't bring it onto my thing with me. Alright, and lastly for the spells, we have 1 Monster Reborn, because Monster Reborn is just so good, and I'm glad it's back. It's been so long. Alright, now moving on to the traps. So now we have 2 Champion's Vigilance. So when I have my Blue Eyes Dragon Spirit, and there's a pesky effect that's about to pop off, flip this, negate it, and destroy it. So good removal. Next up, Following. Good for what's in my extra deck. So basically, with this in a tandem with one of my extra deck cards, this makes it just about invincible. And lastly for my traps is one Quaking Mirror Force. So say if I'm on the ropes, someone has something to attack me, that isn't a Link monster, because Link monsters don't have defense points. So then, pop this off, everybody go face down. So everybody gonna do the flop. Alright, so that was the main deck. All 44 cards. Next up is the extra deck. And I'm starting in reverse order, so if for those of you who wanted to know. First we have Neo Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. So we have 3 level 8s, which I can get out relatively easily. So getting out 3 level 8s. And with it, well, I don't have Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon in this deck, but that's for another deck. But with this, well, actually, its purpose is pretty much just a 4500 beat stick. But my god, it's a good beat stick, if any. Next up, number 46, Dragluon. Good for... Well, this is good for if I know I'm going up against a dragon deck. So if this is the only card on the field, I can either A, negate a dragon monster's effect, B, take that dragon monster, or C, add one from my deck to my hand. Well, actually, especially someone from hand. What the hell, man? Okay, so maybe you guys can read if this thing would decide to focus. There we go. Next up, one Heretic Sun Dragon Lord Heliopolis. Detach one, and just discard as many monsters in my hand or tribute as many monsters on my side of the field to get rid of that same amount of monsters on my opponent's side of the field. So good removal and good discard for, again, brick hands. Next up, my personal favorite, the Divine Dragon Knight Felgrand. Using its effect, I can negate a monster effect, although it won't be affected by other card effects for the rest of the turn. Again, good for just getting pesky abilities, but also has a double-sided protection. Right. Last for my Xyz monsters is Aegon the Sea Castrum. I just use this for extra deck removal, because using every turn I can just take away something from the extra deck, and it gains its attack. So that's nice. Alright, now moving on to my synchros. First up, Trident Dragon. And just 3k beat stick. But again, added effects. Once it's synchro summoned, I can destroy then attack that many times. So good removal, beat stick. Relatively hard to get over, but Next up, Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Do I need to say anything else? It's good for getting out this next card I'm going to have on the field. Next, 3 Azure Eyes Silver Dragon. So basically makes my dragons unaffected by card effects for about 2 turns. Also, every standby phase I get to special summon 1 dragon normal type. So that's basically about it. So you're good for protection. 3k wall. Alright, now to the last bit of my extra deck, the fusions. For every known dragon deck, 5-headed dragon, a good 5k beat stick, and cannot be destroyed by anything else except for light monsters. Which is, again, in the event that I need it, because I have 3 polys. I should probably run a future fusion though, but I don't have it, so 3 polys for right now. Next up is, I'm just using these both because it's Blue Eyes Ultimate and Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Again, regular Blue Eyes Ultimate as this 4500 beat stick. This is Neo Galaxy Eyes, but Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate has the added effect of attacking 3 times if in terms of Blue Eyes. So again, good Blue Eyes support. Next up, Blue Eyes Twin Burst. I don't even need polymerization for this one. I I can just fusion summon it by having 2 Blue Eyes monsters. So if I have 2 Blue Eyes or my Blue Eyes Dragon Spirit of White, get this out, and it can attack twice per turn and cannot be destroyed by battle. So very good wall and slash beat stick. Yeah, just good. Well, this more or less is a good beater. And then lastly for my extra deck is the First of Dragons, requiring 2 normal monsters, and can't be destroyed by the battle except by a normal monster, so a good wall. Or get something that's really hard to get over because not a lot of people play normals anymore. Alright, and that was it for my main deck. Actually, hold on a second. Okay, I'm sorry. Find out what it is. Alright. Yeah, here's my... Alright, coming back. Come back for the side deck. We have 1 more Divine Dragonlord Felgrand. Just in case I want to take out Blue Eye Spirit or anything else. Just have triple Felgrand. Next up, Priestess. And like honestly, I don't really have a need for her to be there, but also again, just good for getting out of Blue Eyes. And next up, Crystal Dragon. Only requires 1 tribute, and also if it attacks, I get to add a level 8 monster. Yeah, 1 level 8 monster from my deck to my hand. Alright. Next up, 2 Silver's Cry in my side deck. Go for revival like Return of the Dragon Lords, even though it doesn't have the added protection. But again, just good for revival. Alright. Next, 1 Ruins. Good negation, but also kind of screws me over, so can also screw me over though too, so But again, good for negating other pesky abilities for a turn. And if I can tribute other monsters to get a token. And lastly, I have another 1-for-1. Again, I should probably be running 2 of these, but yeah, I think 1's good for right now. Just having that 1-for-1 there, just in case. Well, that's been my new deck, everybody. And the funny part is, I made this yesterday. It's pretty consistent. If you want to see me use this in a duel with anyone, or if you just want to, or if you guys want to duel me, don't be afraid to just comment down below, because I do take duel requests. Well, that's all for today. Don't forget to crush that like button and subscribe for more of my content. And I'll see you around. Stay dueling.